Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at was I wrong to do this? So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My husband travels for work every few months. He's irresponsible with time and counts on others to do stuff for him using the "I'm tired" excuse. He's the breadwinner, by the way. He had a business trip and the day of the trip he saw me carrying the laundry basket and said, "Hey, can you pack my bag?" I asked why didn't he do it the night before and he said he was up all night playing Fortnite. Interesting. I mean, nothing wrong with playing Fortnite, but that's just an interesting excuse, you know? It just sounds very irresponsible. Yeah, okay. I asked why can't he pack now, and he replied, "I gotta go catch up with the boys before I leave the country." I said no and that he should do it himself. He asked why not, and I told him that I had to do the laundry, then cook for the kids, then help them with homework, then wash the rugs, then clean the messy bathroom, then the playing room, then work on my garden project. He stood there with his eyebrows lifted up as I went on. I suggested he stays home, pack his own bag, and help around till it was time for his trip. He didn't like my suggestion and complained about missing the boys and wanting to see them one last time and say goodbye before he leaves. He begged, but I said no. He then suddenly went inside the bedroom. I thought he was packing, grabbed his phone, keys, and jacket and rushed out. I just went about my day. Missing the boys, missing his friends. He has kids at home that he won't miss. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, what? He would rather see his friends than spend time with his kids. Interesting. It was 5 o'clock and he hadn't returned yet. I was concerned, thinking he had little time and still hadn't packed yet. He returned home at 6, walked into the bedroom and started panicking, asking why his bag wasn't packed and ready yet. I told him he should ask himself since he stayed gone for hours. He said he was counting on me to pack his bag and even sent me a text hoping I'd eventually do it. I didn't see the text, and even if I did, I never agreed, so he shouldn't have assumed I was going to pack his bag for him. He got upset and started packing. His stuff was all over the place and he couldn't even find his papers. He was finally done and left. I then got an angry call from him asking if I was happy. I said why, what happened, and he said he missed his flight, just like I wanted. He came home and lost it, saying I cost him his business trip, which was supposed to earn him money, and made him look unreliable and unprofessional and compromised his work after I refused to do him the small favor and pack his bag. What? If it's that important to you, be responsible yourself. Don't rely on others for your own responsibility. What the heck? I responded that he shouldn't have hung out with his buddies literally hours before his flight, but he said he believed this was done spitefully to get him to sit home with me. I was shocked. No words, just a shocked face. He called his friend saying his trip didn't happen, then turned to me and said thanks to me, then proceeded to ask where they were going to meet for dinner. He told me, no trip meaning I'll be home for the next couple of weeks. Isn't that what you wanted? Great, we'll both now stay home and wallow in misery. God bless. Then walked out. Was I the one in the wrong? He said I just caused him issues at work. Should I have packed his bag anyway? Why couldn't he be on the next flight? Because since he missed his flight that the company was paying for, he was required to pay for the other flight or not go. He refused to pay, saying it wasn't his fault anyway, and decided to not go. What happened? So he just thinks it wasn't his fault at all? She's definitely not in the wrong. I just find this so ridiculous because everyone else is gonna find it ridiculous as well. Imagine the boss just asking him, so what happened? Why did you miss the business trip? What is he gonna say? My wife didn't pack my bags for me. That's why. And then obviously the boss is going to be like, so why didn't you pack your own bags? And then what is he going to say? I met up with my friends because I was going to miss them. Yeah. You're the irresponsible one. Like, can you already imagine how bad that sounds? Even his co-workers and boss listening to that are going to be like, this little idiot. Like, honestly, if this was me, I wouldn't even want anyone packing my things for me in case something could go wrong. In case that person forgets to pack something, right? And then I would be the one to blame. And then it's going to be my fault because I asked them to pack it for me. So I can't really blame anyone else but myself, right? So I wouldn't even have asked anyone to pack my things for me. The fact that he didn't even want to be responsible to pack his own bags says a lot. Anyways, this is not a man. This is a child. Tell me what you guys think about it. Tell me how you feel about this, what your stance is on this, because I want to know. Okay, moving on to the next story. All right. Was I wrong for asking my girlfriend to not eat so much? Ashley grew up financially well off and relatively privileged, and it has been a point of friction in our relationship with her not understanding or grasping the level of poverty I and my family grew up with. It is also relevant to this story that Ashley is a heavier person and is a very vocal advocate for body positivity and will very assertively stand up to anyone fat shaming herself or others. The other person who is relevant to the story is my grandma, 70 years old. My grandmother is a wonderful woman, but she's both very proud and very broke. She likes to have us over for dinner and is an excellent cook, but financially she can't really afford it. She refuses to take any money from me or anyone else and won't let anyone bring food, saying it's her responsibility to take care of the family. She also takes offense if you turn down the invitation. About a month ago, we had dinner with her and Ashley liked the food so much, she went back for second and third large portions. This is not done in my family. We all take a single small portion, as the leftovers are what my grandmother has to eat for the week, so Ashley taking more meant my grandmother didn't eat for the next couple days. After the dinner, I explained this to Ashley and she was shocked. I tried to bring my grandmother food, but she refused the charity out of pride. My grandmother has invited us to dinner again this weekend. Before we go, I tried to have a discussion with Ashley, reiterating my grandmother's financial situation and asking that she try to only take a single smaller portion so my grandmother can have food for the week. I said we could go eat again after the meal if she was still hungry. Ashley got very angry at this and said she would not be shamed for her eating. She would not limit her food and that no one other than her decides when she's had enough food. She also said I was fat shaming her. What? I thought he told her very clearly why. Like, if you eat all the food, then his grandmother won't have enough to eat for the week. That's why. That's all. Why do you have to, like, take it out of the context? He's definitely not in the wrong. How is that in the wrong? I don't get it. He just told her very nicely and clearly why she should eat less. Because of his grandmother. Like, it has nothing to do with her. He literally told her the leftover food is for his grandmother to eat in the next couple of days. If she can't understand that, then that's just her problem. And in my opinion, if she can't even understand that, that's a very big problem for your relationship, because it just sounds like she doesn't care about other people. Everything is just about her, I guess. That's the person you're dating. She will not be shamed for her eating. She will not limit her food, and that no one other than her decides when she's had enough. Excuse me. First of all, you're going to someone else's family gathering. You're going to someone else's house to eat. You can't just be like that if you're going to go to someone else's place to eat. What? What? Like, I get it. If you're at your own place and you cooked all that food, eat it all you want, okay? But you're eating at someone else's place and your boyfriend literally told you, you know, what was going to happen if you ate all the food and you still don't care? Alright, we all know what kind of person you are now. Okay, Ashley. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!